time to waste. Baby, try to let go. There's nothing so strong, can't break your heart. Sometimes high, sometimes low, and you'll only...
Welcome back, bowling fans. Week 7. This week in the Draft League on the highest rated bowling show on the internet today, coming at you live from Rabs Country Lanes. And yes, I did make a deal last week with proprietor Frank Wilkinson and Joe that we will be wearing pink tutus tonight in honor of Breast Cancer Month. $615,000 raised by this bowling center, which is pretty amazing. We have a special guest tonight. I'm bowling him tonight. Longtime friend, former boy band member, John Baranello Jr. Let's touch on some of the stuff. We are at the lowest level, Joe. What do you think? Are we at the lowest level? The 52-week low for those financial people out there of New York sports.
We definitely are.
Yankees eliminated. Rangers don't look too good. Devils are bad. Islanders a little better. Giants, brutal performance yesterday. At home, Giants getting smacked around by the Phoenix Cardinals. Joe, do you remember the Phoenix Cardinals, Joe? Now known as the Arizona Cardinals. And tonight, I can't believe I'm going to say this, the Jets might come up with the best performance of the last 3 days, and that's not saying much. But Joe, longtime diehard Yankee fan, dealing with the elimination.
It's okay. It's football season now.
Yes. Facebook posts, comments, we got all that. Bruno, get a life. Get all that. I love all of it. Mets suck. We know that. But let's... Dennis said if I had a thong on, they would see it from behind. As the famous athletes walk by. Joe, a couple of things. Thoughts on possibly walking Altuve when he went 2-0? Thoughts?
My thoughts on that are I'm not a big fan of putting a guy like George Springer on second base because now you're going to force Chapman to throw strikes. He gets wild, and you got Gary Sanchez behind the plate who had a better regular season, but in the postseason he reverted to last year's Gary Sanchez. So I don't like that chance. To me, you have mano y mano. Chapman is your guy. You have Jose Altuve is their guy. And you know what? Hats off to the little man. He crushed it. What are you going to do?
Even though backup outfield is up next, he's got to beat you.
Jake Marisnick is up next, but you're putting a guy like Springer on second base.
Any bloop single, you lose.
That's right. Yep.
Okay. How about, we were just talking about the infield staying back with Bregman up first and third, 3-2, and around the 7th. Thoughts?
Again, you mean McCanley when he gave the run up? You mean? I'm sorry, I was reading the text. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, the chop of the short. They tried to turn 2. That 4th run meant a lot. It was almost like it was a 3-run homer.
I know they tried to turn 2, but again, that's your adrenaline. You played ball, you played the infield. Adrenaline. It kind of takes over. They went for 2, and it was obviously the wrong move. It was the wrong move.
We don't know. I felt maybe the infield should have been up there, but Dennis said the numbers show that it doesn't work. I listened to that. I'm a numbers guy. I'm all about the digits. Couple of important introductions. Bill Salvador, ladies and gentlemen, in the background. There he is. On camera number 1. He's also known as the Tel Aviv Terror, Matt Kaplowitz. Second up, Yankee fan, Mr. Mint, Mr. Model, Pokemon app. He's got it all. Mr. Ken Soto. Last but not least, Brooklyn's own, Staten Island's own, Joe Calendro, also known as Joe Cal. Joe.
Joe B, I tell you, there's nobody I would rather share a pink tutu on stage with than you, my friend Joe B. There is only so much that we could pull off. I was tempted to shave my legs and wear shorts tonight, but I didn't want to go that far. It's for a good cause. It's to raise money for breast cancer awareness. The big bowl-a-thon is here this coming weekend on Sunday. Come out if you get the opportunity. Come on down. Make that donation. Joe Bruno got flocked like I got flocked last week. Everybody here.
JBJr.
John Baranello Jr. got flocked. Kenny Soto got flocked. Matt, did you get flocked? You didn't get flocked. We have someone to flock for next year. Put him on the list to be flocked next year. But we've been flocked for a good cause. Matty Flockowitz. John Baranello Jr., young, handsome, and quick-witted. Matty Flockowitz. Very good. Matty Flockowitz. So, John, come on in. There's our guest, John Baranello Jr.
No ballerina suit for me.
Well, that could be arranged if you want.
Why not? I could bowl. I'll bowl with it, Joe, if you want. Joe Cal, can you give the ballerina suit? Seriously, let my father throw a couple shots with the ballerina.
I think we could have that. Could be arranged.
Run out the buckets.
Yes, he could run out the 6 count. He could pick whichever tutu he wants, mine or Joe's. Run the 6 count out. Red, just teasing. We love you. That was your son that said that. I'm just saying. But so, John, just a couple of quick questions for you. What was your take on Game 6 the other night? Chapman serving up a slide and not getting beat with his best pitch on that home run.
85 miles an hour. That's all you need to say. Yeah, you get paid to throw it as fast as you possibly can, as hard as you can. But he had fear written all over his face. Did you not have a suspicion that home run was great in a moment, but you knew something bad was going to happen?
Yeah, you kind of had a feeling.
Bad was going to happen. Yeah. Chapman looked scared. Yeah. When Judge struck out again, 4-4 was great, but you felt like too big of a mountain to climb.
You know what? I have to agree with the young man. And let me ask you this. I feel, and you don't have to agree, but I feel that when Jose Altuve comes up to the plate and he digs in, doesn't he look like Bam Bam, and his bat looks like the big stick Bam Bam used to carry from the?
He does, and you know what? He handled it with class. I hated him, but then when he walked around the bases, you know, hoorahs and this, and then he gave the MVP to his whole team. It was good. What?
The Yankees classy too, even in defeat.
The guy offered a beer in the bathroom. You saw that video, the viral video? He threw a beer at the Astros fan. The guy was thirsty. That's the way I read it.
Yeah, well, I guess.
I'm actually representing him in court.
John Jr. is a lawyer, for those who don't know, so he's got another case with the Astro fan and the beer and the whole 9 yards. But how about the at-bat by DJ LeMahieu, clutch at-bat?
Clutch. He's awesome. He was awesome the whole season. In the playoffs, he's the only guy that got a hit. Yeah. Hit it up the middle. They didn't put the shift on him. He's the only guy he very impressed. I thought he caught it, actually.
You know what? It was a hell of a try, but the ball just made it over the fence, just made it over the glove. It didn't matter. LeMahieu battled off foul pitch after foul pitch. And I will say this. I think maybe next year MLB should put in a wiffle ball rule, and a guy like DJ should get one at-bat every half inning. And as a Yankee fan, I think if that happened, they might have won the series. If you can give me that guy coming up at-bat every half inning. So, John, the last question I have for you is on a personal note. What can you do to help me with my 3 putts every week on the green at Lotterette? The last 2 Sundays, 3 putt after 3 putt after 3 putt.
You know, it's the off season for me. But 3 putting, you know, I'm not a good putter either. So
John, you're a hell of a golfer. Kevin Rourke, another fine golfer in his own right, said, Joe Cal, buy the putting mat. What do you think, Joe? Buy the putting mat. It can't hurt, can't do any worse. On that note, I'm going to take my 2-2 self off to the side and bring in Joe Bruno to finish the questionings with John Jr.
Thank you, Joe. By the way, the LeMahieu at bat, he.
Real quick. Come on, do a little. Come on. There you go. Curtsy, come on, little curtsy. I don't know.
The LeMahieu at bat was pretty amazing because he laid off, I think it was a 2-1 fastball, like a little up. I mean, how in that spot do you not swing at that? I mean, come on. Amazing. He gets a lot of credit for just thinking about hitting the ball hard, and he hit the ball to right field. He's a spray hitter. So many guys would have been trying to pull the ball. That was a good job. John Baranello Jr., one of my longtime friends, another one that I remember running around the bowling alley, very small.
Still a young fellow.
But the bowling community wants to know some things, John. One of them is, which food do you dislike the most?
Which food? Cilantro. Not even a close second.
I agree. Mine is rosemary. Well, it's not a food, but anytime rosemary's in something, I'm turned off. Cilantro, you're right. You're right about that. How about, I can't even see anymore, guys, because I wrote these down. Oh, my God. Do you sing in the shower, John?
Yes, I do. And loudly.
Do you have a song where you know every single word to?
I know
You don't have to sing it.
many songs I know.
Can you just tell me one?
Because I sing it with my daughter, Taylor Swift, Shake It Off.
There you go. Excellent answer. All right. Very, very nice.
Sing it every time my dad leaves a friggin' bucket in the 9th frame.
Is that what I heard last
Off,
week?
Dad. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Come on, next time. Okay.
All right. Have you ever worn clothes with a tag on it and then returned it?
No.
Not your style?
If I buy it, the tag's off, I'm wearing it. I rip the tag, and then the little plastic with your teeth, you rip that part off.
Right. I gotcha. How about do you do the laundry?
I do the laundry, and I do the dishes. Those are my 2 jobs at home. Laundry, dishes.
Often? Dishes I could see more, but laundry like at least once a week?
The laundry with my wife goes far. So if I get a load of laundry in, it's like, hall pass for a couple days.
Excellent. How about you?
What's that?
Laundry-wise?
I don't do laundry.
Yeah, me either. So.
You got a couple more years.
Oh!
Ask me that? I don't have laundry. You guys have some equity in your marriage.
If you had to give up salt or sugar forever, which one are you giving up?
Sugar.
You?
I love it. It's real food. It's the seasoning on real food. It's a steak. It's bacon. It's eggs. It's you put salt and sauce. Sugar is
You can get away with the no sugar. How about you, Joe?
I'm sweet enough, right? Sugar. I mean, sugar. Come on.
Salt or sugar? Ken? Okay. Yeah, I'm giving up the sugar. Last but not least, the people want to know, what kind of music are you listening to nowadays?
Right now, I'm listening to the Chill station. I'm trying to, when I get home from work, I put on Chill on Sirius.
What does this consist of?
It's like techno.
Kenny Loggins?
No, it's more like in a nightclub.
Kenny G?
Not Kenny G. You're having a nice cocktail. It's low key.
Jazz?
Yeah, like jazz, fusion, techno sort of stuff. Just chill.
This guy's all Manhattan. There you have it, folks. John Baranello Jr., our friend. Lowe's Bowler of the Week with a special twist. Wow. Lowe's Bowler of the Week is not only going to get a gift certificate, they're going to donate that gift certificate, and they're also going to donate to the breast cancer fundraiser that's going on at the bowling alley. Joe, when is it? This weekend, Joe? This Sunday. The flamingos were put on my lawn, and the low bowlers getting the flamingos by Wednesday. By Wednesday.
In other words,
Here is my check.
he's flocked.
He's getting flocked. Hold this, Joe.
I love him being so nice and bowing to the crowd
Yeah.
while mooning us.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Low bowler of the week. Low bowler of the week and the newest donator to our breast cancer fundraiser is none other than Joseph Nadal. 480. Good shooting, Joe. I'll be getting your address in about 10 minutes, bro. Joe?
One last question for you. One last question for the young man, but before we sign off, I just want to say that tonight's guest was supposed to be Nick Pace, the professional UFC fighter, but Nick had something come up, and he had to cancel. It's unfortunate, but Nick will be on the show again sometime, hopefully in the near future. We promise to bring you Nick. And John was a gentleman to jump in and pinch hit tonight. John, I got one more pinch hitting question for you. Next week, yours truly, without the tutu, is going on vacation. I won't be here. Would you be so kind as to co-host with Joe B?
Yes. Absolutely. It'd be my honor.
Look at this. Of course. It'd be an honor, he said. What a fine young man. What a fine young man. He's stepping in and pinch hitting for me. The show already for next week, folks, is immediately better looking and immediately younger. So
one quick question. Sure. There's no reason that anybody watching this right now isn't going to go on and make the donation.
Of course. That's right. Of course.
Come on. Come on, guys. These guys are wearing tutus. Let's go here.
Come on. Everybody pony up. Donate for a good cause. Fight cancer, beat cancer. Folks, we don't know who our guest is going to be next week, but these fine men in tutus and without tutus, as Joe takes his off and leaves me solo in the tutu now. But next week, another great show on tap. Yours truly will be back on November 4th. As we always say, good night, good luck, God bless, and good bowling. and flock everybody. You know.